Hi, now we will talk about odoo accounting. So in odoo accounting, we have, it is basically integrated with other apps. Like for example, here MRP stand for material requirement planning. So if someone purchase any product in odoo, due to the integration with the other apps, it will create an automatic shipment, plus it will create the invoice, which is either based on order quantity or based on delivered quantity, which is received in the shipment. And same as like this, we have the sales as well. So now if we come down to odoo here, so here we have a very clean accounting dashboard. If you go back here, this is the accounting. And this is the dashboard where you can see your favorite journals like bills, invoices, bills, bank cash, and other journals, whichever you make favorite. And here you will see their cash flow timeline divided into 7 days into a week. And here you will see the bill to validate, which is the drop bill, bill to pay, which is due to pay, and late, which is after the due date. Now, for example, if someone create a quotation in sales, so due to the integration with all apps, so here if someone create the quotation in sales, so if you are managing the inventory, then you need to use the sales app. Otherwise, no need to use for you can use only the invoice accounting straight away with the invoices. So here you will have the quotation which you have created. Here you will have these pro forma invoice which you can use that for negotiation. And then because I'm using the order quantity, here you can see that I'm using the order quantity. So that's why it is showing me the bill now. If I'm using the delivered quantity, then the bill one will not visible to me. Here, if I want to put any down payment, I'll put it. Otherwise, it will be a create and view. So when the invoice is created, it will straight away show us a journal item view, like what will happen into accounting. Like this is a sale account, will be credited, the VAT will be credited, then the receivable will be debited with the related partner. So in odoo, you have a partner system where you don't have a direct chart of account for the customer, but all the account will be managed into receivable. Now, this is the one I have put it here. Now, if I want to add any cost center, I can add it here as well, the cost center. Now, when I confirm this, it will create it will assign a customer invoice to this. Now this invoice is created, it is a 00001, which is the same one will be created into counting because the apps are integrated. So when I come up to here, it will show me a one unpaid invoice, which is this one. Here in the invoice, I can put the different payment terms, and also, so here I can see that the unpaid invoice is here. So the due date is based on payment term defined on the sale. When we created the sale, there is a payment term. So based on that, system will create a due date. Like this is the one I have created. So I have put the payment term 30 days. So based on that, it create a due date for 30 days. Now the time is to register the payment. So one option is you can register a payment from here straight away from this button. You can put if he pay the full invoice or not. If he pay only 40, you can put 40 and the rest will be as an open invoice. Otherwise, if he going to pay the all, then it will be all. So now we'll put the create payment. So it will be in payment. In payment means it will go to the bank reconciliation part if you are doing the bank reconciliation. Now, for example, I have another invoice. Now, before that, we have seen the use case for creating tangible products, which we are managing in the warehouse. Now, if I'm going to sell any service, which is not a product, it's only a service which we don't store in the warehouse. It's just a service. So if I put here consultancy fee, so here I'm going to put the cost for this 1500 per hour. So we have sold 5 hours. So here I have I'm going to create that, and then I'll put upon save it, show me the journal entries anyway. Now I'm going to confirm this. Now, instead of registering the payment here, I have the other option. I have received the payment from the customer in bulk, like he pay me a lump sum of all invoices. Like, for example, if we see here how many invoices we have, like this customer, he have 7,500 real invoice. Now we raise another one. So I just want to show you how the customer will pay me in bulk, and then I'm going to reconcile it. So now I have 2 invoices for him. Instead of one payment, he gave me 2 payments all together. So what will happen is I have a total due from him 12,000 riyals. So he sent me money. So it will be a receipt. He basically sent me what you call a payment. So we'll go to customer and then payment. And here we will create a one payment on the name of Azure Interior. Here we'll put 12,000 he sent us. Now we'll save and then confirm. Now here you will see the button for payment matching. So here we will reconcile the invoices. We go here, and here we will see that 12,000 we received from him, and there is 2 open invoices. So we select first and then second. So it will be reconciled. So when I come back to the customer, so it will be paid. So when we come up here to the invoices, you will see that for Azure, for group by, if I want to see only for this customer, I'll put it here, customer. So I have 12,000. So if I see that, this is in payment, which means it is paid, but it is waiting for the bank reconciliation. So this is the second method you can reconcile the payments. Now the third method which you can reconcile the payment is through uploading the bank statement, or directly integrate with the bank, or just create manually the bank statement, which I'm going to do that now. Now this is the one I have. Let me select the different customers so it will be a much easier to differentiate. So so this is the one I have. So I have this 7,200 Riyal. Now I have received my bank statement. So in the bank statement, it says they have deposited this money into my bank account. So when I come up here, I select my bank and then put receipt from Baco, which is 7,200, and then I have to put this 7,200 here. So this is the money I have received. Now I'm going to reconcile this, and here it will be automatically reconciled. It is see that this invoice is available for this customer. So system have to reconcile. So like this, it will be reconciled. So this is the process for the sales. Same like we have the purchase as well. So if if the user buy any tangible product which you're going to store, you use the purchase app to be integrated with the inventory. Now I'm going to select my vendor. So in the vendor will have a ready-made. That is a company. Now I'm going to buy in USD, not in Saudi Riyal. So what will happen is I'm going to create a PO in dollars. So here you put the quantity, make it 40, a big number, not really big. Right now, because I put that for a order quantity, like whenever I purchase the thing, I'll straight away make the payment to the vendor like order quantity. If it is on deliver, then it will be after shipment. So it's based on the choice we have made. So here I'm going to create a bill. So when the bill is created here, you will see that the bill is $643,740. But when I come up to my journal entries, it is in Saudi Riyal. Based on the exchange rate, I have informed to the system to use it. So like that, it is confirmed, but I need to give the bill date. Any bill reference or payment reference, you can just add it. So here it will be confirmed. So same like that, it will be created in dollars, but because my company currency is Saudi Riyal, so the accounting entries will be in Saudi Riyal. Now here we have this, we are using the Anglo-Saxon here. So here we have, when we want to do the register payment, we can register the payment, and also the other payment things, the other two reconciliation process, like using the payment or bank reconciliation. We can use that, depend on the choice. Right, for example, here instead of 740, I'll pay only 500 and the rest is open. So it will be open partial payment. Now there is a question about, I have purchased something, but there is a landed cost, which I need to record that as well. So the landed cost will be with the shipment. So for example, I have put the quality, I'll check the quality is okay. Now I receive this shipment. Now I need to record a landed cost. So the landed cost, I'll go to the counting again, and then I'll create a bill. I'll create a bill, but this time it will be on the name of custom authorities or freight company or anyone who is involved in the logistics process. So here I'll put the freight. That is a freight. So I need to inform him that it is for a different purpose. So this is a freight. So when you add any landed cost, so here is the landed cost. For example, it is 700. So again, I need to put the bill date. So here we have a, so when I select this landed cost, straight away it will be into the related expenses, which will be auto pickup. So when I select the landed cost, here is the checkbox is turned on. System will automatically know it is a landed cost. So when I save it and confirm, I click on create landed cost. So here I need to inform to the system from which shipment it is belongs to. So it is belongs to 15, and then from there it will be attached with the inventory for costing. This is how you can attach the landed cost. Now we have seen the process of creating bill and vendor bill and customer invoices. Now if we want to see the partner ledger, what I'll go do is I'll go to the partner ledger. And here, if I want to know about the Azure, I'll type Azure, and then the Azure transactions will turn up. Here it will show me how much is the balance. If I want to see this particular entry, I'll just straight away click on view journal entry, and it will show me this the related transaction into the journal ledger. Here in the partner ledger, I can see receivable and payable, both accounts, and same customer you can use for vendor, for supplying purposes as well. Now I have in the customer menu, if I want to create a credit note, if it is against the invoice, I just click on the invoice. Now, for example, for this invoice, I want to create credit note. Straight away, I'll click on add credit note. And then here I'll put the reason for the, and then the credit note will be created. And here is the signal. It will be start from our initial for the sequence. So this is the credit note is created. The other method for the credit note, here you can go to customer and then credit note. Here you can create a usual credit note, not against any invoice, just a open. For example, here I want to create for deco. I'll put something like refund. I want to put some correction. They just wrongly put some amount, so I can create a credit note for this to make the adjustment with the customer. So here I can confirm it, so the credit note is created. Same like for vendor, I have the option for the bills. Here I have one here for the credit note, the one is let me make a full payment so it will be much clear. Now I want to create credit note, so add credit note, and here I'll put the reason to paid. So it will create a credit note for full or for partial. If I want to do it for partial, I just added the amount here, like 20 and for 1. So the credit note is created. Now here I have the option to create a the employee expenses here in the vendor and employee expenses. This is if you are using the expense app. So here, if we want to record the employee expenses like trip to New York for you can say for it is a business trip. So here I'll add all the related the expenses, and then it will be submit to manager. It is paid by employee. I need to select that, approved by company, and then it will go to the approvals. And then I need to post this into the journal directly into accounts, or I want to repay into the next pay slip of the employee. So I have two options. I'll go with the first one. And then here it will show me the 3 expenses. By the way, I can attach the receipts as well with the expenses, and also the cost centers, and also customer. If we want to re-invoice, this expand directly to the customer. And here it will be registered. So this is the expense account, how I can record the expenses. Now, again, back to the reporting, how I can see the reports for this. Again, to the partner ledger, here I can see which one we have recorded earlier. We'll go, this is the general ledger where I can see the all the ledger account for our company, where we can see the related transactions. And if I want to trickle down, I just click on it and I can see the payment, and it will straight away take me to the invoice or related document. Here, if I want to see the aged receivable, I have the option for the aged receivable. I can put it here. If I want to see for a particular partner, I can search it here, and then it will show me in detail. This is the A receivable. Now, same as that, I want to see the payables. So here I have the option for the payables as well. Now this is the trial balance where we want to see the things equal. Here I can see including unposted, using the cost centers, using which journal, and comparison with the previous period. So here it will show us the comparison with the previous period. If I want to go deeper, I'll go to the journal ledger or the journal items. And these are the consolidated journals, the vendor, the invoices, and the valuation for the inventory. Here, the important one is the tax report. When I'm going to close the tax period, I need to see how much I owe to the government. So then according to that, I can make the returns. Now I want to close this period, I just straight away click on it. It allows me which account I need to use. So I just inform him just the random account for this purpose. So just for the example. So when I click on tax, it will straight away bring this journal entry to me, like how much I owe to the government and how much is need to be paid. So based on that, it will create the journal entry, and we just post it, and the period will be closed. Here in accounting, we can define, like, we close the tax period, so we need to make sure what is the lock dates for this. So no one will make the entries before this date. So for example, the lock date is 31st. On the third, the one is also third here. The journal entry one is 30th. So what will happen now? It will give us the message if someone will post any transaction in that period. So here the other reports are balance sheet. Here we can see the balance sheet. We can do the comparison with the last period. So here it will give us the ratio. We can see the executive summary for financial ratios, like how much time it takes to return and to make money. So here is the financial reports we have. For the P&L, we have the profit and loss, where we can see our income, our expenses. We can unfold it to see the detail, and we can make a comparison with the last period. And here is the important one, the cash flow. So we can design our own cash flow report as well. So this is the pretty much we have in the basic accounting. Thanks for your interest, and mashallah.